The Airline Pilots Association, the ALPA, just made an announcement that affects all pilots training. Hi, my name is John. I'm a full-time commercial pilot. I've been a rampy, a dockhand, an ops manager, and a chief pilot, and I help young commercial pilots get their first flying job without instructing. Comment no CFI below to get access to my free online community, which includes a video course, a monthly coaching call, and much, much more. So recently, as a report in Flying Magazine at the Skift Aviation Forum in Fort Worth, Texas in early December, 787 Captain and ALPA Vice President Wendy Moore said the union is suggesting that pilots go back to our roots by maintaining strong hand flying skills throughout their careers. I'll include the quote and sections from the article in the post here. She said safety data is pointing to the pilot's hand flying skills eroding and a need to bring those skills back as automation gets more robust. And to remember that we are in fact flying the airplane. So those of us who have spent time in the industry see this all the time. It goes in waves. People focus on hand flying skills, and then automation takes a step forward. Everyone gets excited. They start pushing the very sexy buttons. Hand flying skills erode, and then something happens, and people start to realize that yes, hand flying skills are important. So look, hand flying and good hands and feet never go out of style. They are always important. I just talked to someone who was in a interview at a major airline. He had a lot of tailwheel time, and then this is for a 737 job. The guy looked at his resume and said, ooh, hand flying, ooh, stick and rudder skills, fantastic, tailwheel. So don't take my word for it. I talked to a friend who also works at the ALPA and said that if Wendy Moore says something, you better listen because she is the real deal. Another friend is a training captain at a major international carrier, and he said this has been a problem for years with newer FOs lacking hand flying skills and being all up on heads-up display and all that, but the basic hands and feet just haven't been there, and the airlines are only going to train as minimum because it's expensive. And then talked to a third friend who's also a captain at a major and said that according to his FOs, he hand flies more than most. He just likes it. One thing he did say was really interesting. At his airline, once a year, they actually hand fly as much as possible in the sim because his airline really focuses on hand flying skills. And when it comes right down to it, he's flying a very complex machine, and sometimes when they go to very complicated airspaces like JFK and LAX, they just can't hand fly. They really got to use the automation as much as possible so they can focus on the tasks at hand. So what do you do if you're still in flight school? Get your tailwheel endorsement for the US, or if you're in Canada, just get some tailwheel time. I'm telling you, it never goes out of style. It's the most fun flying on wheels there is, and it'll really dial you in. I've never met anybody who's done some tailwheel flying and has regretted it. They've all said, it's changed my flying for the better. And if you're at flight school, don't worry too much about the automation. You're gonna have to get trained when you get to flying commercially, like I put in the last post. They have to train you. It's not something they want to or should. They have to, and they have to prove to the regulator they did train you. So let them train you. Focus on the basics. If you don't have good hand flying skills, you don't have a basic foundation. You need that foundation. It's like a carpenter who can use AutoCAD but can't build a set of stairs, or a chef that can use all manner of fancy ingredients but can't make a basic element. You have to have good hand flying skills. So fly the simplest, most underpowered aircraft you can at flight school. Skills over cross country. Number 2, yes, you're going to build time by doing cross countries, but every second flight, do some crosswind training, do some soft field training, do all that stuff. Just do a skill testing flight every second flight when you're building time. I know you're going to build time slowly, but skill, skill, skill. You want to be so good, they have to hire you. Remember, if you're good, the money will come. And if you're good, you're going to get promoted quickly, and you're going to get pushed into management if you're good. Focus on being good. And then hand fly as much as possible. Try and do all the flights you can. Don't use the autopilot. Use fly by hand. And then, just focus on this stuff. And look, you're going to get to some more complex airplanes, and you're going to use the automation button. It cannot replace good hand flying skills. All right, I've said enough. Till next time, fly safe.